Hey fellow scientists, thanks for checking in. You've come to the right place if you're interested in anything to do with high voltage. I just set this experiment up today because I want to see if there's a way of telling which end is which with DC sparks. So if there's a way of telling from the appearance of the sparks, and if there's a way of doing this consistently. So what I've set up here is a high voltage supply. This thing can generate about 1/3 of a million volts using a 10-stage voltage multiplier, which is in this container and submerged under mineral oil. See those blue capacitors? There are 10 stages, and each stage doubles the voltage before the preceding, doubles the voltage that you put in. So if you put in, I'm going to put in about 10,000 volts, and you've got 20 stages, you're going to come out with about 200,000 volts, and then you multiply that by 1.4. And the input voltage will come from this flyback transformer. This is an AC flyback transformer, which I have connected to a Mazzilli driver, and that's connected to this DC power supply, and I can vary the input voltage with this variac. And this large capacitor that you see here is to smooth the input voltage. So that's the basics of it. And I put some breakout terminals, which are these foil covered styrofoam balls, so that we can look at the sparks. Each of these is about the same size, so they're identical in terms of diameter. So this was a messy thing to set up because I had to use mineral oil both for the voltage multiplier and for the bunch of resistors. I have a total of 9 mega ohms of resistors to reduce the amount of current. Otherwise I would damage or destroy my diodes in this voltage multiplier. There are many websites out there on how to make these voltage multipliers, so I'm not going to go into that further. So without further ado, let me begin the experiments. Okay, here goes. You'll notice that the strikes on the left side are more random, and the strikes on the right side are coming more from a single point. Okay, this is something I use to light up a torch, and this is DC, and one of these terminals is positive and the other one is negative. Actually, this one is positive. You'll notice from the positive terminal, they're coming more from a single point. You'll notice also with this, the same thing. The left one is positive. Here's a time lapse illustrating that. Now here's another way you can do it, using a candle. The ions in a candle are positively charged, and so they would be repelled by the positive side and attracted to the negative side. So let's see if that works. And as you can see, the candle is moving towards the negative side and away from the positive side. So that's another way you can do it if you don't want to rely on the appearance of the sparks. I upped the voltage just a tad more to make it more easier to see it.